dead has been. Love is come again like wheat that springeth green.
Now the Spirit stirreth at the stricken root. From the rotten tree stump springs a living shoot. Mold, muck, and clay bring forth the green of May. Love is come again like wheat that springeth green.
Now the flower bloometh from the hidden bud. In the rocky desert, rivers brim and flood. Dry bones will sing the quickening of spring. Love is come again like wheat that springeth green. In the ground they laid us in a barren place, witches from the burnings, nameless and erased. Rising again, our ashes fed the grain. We are come again like wheat that springeth green. Love lives again, that with the dead had been. Love is come again, like wheat that springeth green. We are come again, like wheat that springeth green. So Bobby will share with us her poem, A Thought for Earth Day.
It's an Earth Day thought. Someday there may be no a way to throw stuff anymore. So we better all start thinking, and we better know the score. We better ask some questions about the things we choose. Do we want a certain something to use and use and use? When it's broken, small, or empty, will that be that something's end? Can we fix it? Can we fill it? Can we give it to a friend? Can we make that something something else? Or will that something be just a use it one time, toss it out, a trash it, 1, 2, 3. The garbage trucks roll down the streets when it is garbage day. But where will they be rolling to when there is no away?
Thank you. And now the Treehuggers will perform a few songs composed by members Marie Young and Jean Cotton. Take your masks off if you like on your side, please.
Yeah, we're the Treehuggers. We write and compose our own environmental songs, and we're always looking for new people who would like to sing with us, write songs, play music, and so forth. So
glad
see
you-
one of us afterwards if you like what we do and would like to be part of it.
Sounds good. I'm glad you said that, Marie. Marie and I started this group, 7 years ago at least, something like that. And a lot of people have come in and out. It's all environmental. We've written 18 songs. But these 3 are all Marie's songs.
We are planting and protecting the milkweed where it grows, 'cause monarch caterpillars must eat a lot to grow. You know they can't eat any other plant or any other thing. Their life depends on milkweed leaves, you know. Their eggs are hatched upon this plant, they hatch out in the spring. So baby caterpillars crawl out and do their thing. So when you see a milkweed plant growing on the ground, be glad that there is milkweed in this town. Don't pull it up, don't mow it down, give them a chance 'cause they need it. We are planting and protecting the milkweed where it grows, 'cause monarch caterpillars must eat a lot to grow. You know they can't eat any other plant or any other thing. Their life depends on milkweed leaves, you know. Don't pull it up, don't mow it down, give them a chance 'cause they need it. We are planting and protecting the milkweed where it grows, 'cause monarch caterpillars must eat a lot to grow. You know they can't eat any other plant or any other thing. Their life depends on milkweed leaves, you know. Their life depends on milkweed leaves, you know.
This one, I think another good thought by Marie here is called Lawns to Gardens.
We are turning our lawn into a garden, and it will be a place for birds to play. And we're getting our rakes and hoes together, and we're ready to plant some seeds. Don't have to mow the lawn all day or kill the weeds with poison spray. We can make a better day, even if we just grow hay. We can plant a garden, we can plant a tree. We can do these things together, my friends and me. We can plant some veggies, make a place for bees. We can be a helping part of nature's tapestry. We are turning our lawns into a garden, and it will be a place for birds to play. And we're getting our rakes and hoes together, and we're ready to plant some seeds. Don't have to mow the lawn all day or kill the weeds with poison spray. We can make a better day, even if we just grow hay.
Thank you very much. We're going to close out with Marie's title here, Island Earth. Island Earth, and this is to Jacob's Ladder.
Well, or Sarah's Circle.
Yes, and so please sing with us. That's what
The-
I was
the
thinking. It would be
chorus.
so cool if
You'll
you
get
would
it.
sing with us. Oh, and can we add your verse?
Sure.
Okay, what is it again? Susan was just thinking on the way over or something, or maybe
Last
yesterday.
night.
Last night.
The last verse of Jacob's Ladder inspired me to think, if we love her, why not serve her?
So let's
If we
add-
love her, why not serve her? If we love her, why not serve her? Here, our dear planet
Here on
Earth, our
island
dear
Earth.
island Earth,
Planet
our
Earth,
dear
yeah,
island
planet.
Earth.
Okay.
We are sorting out the garbage, compost, paper, cans and bottles. We reuse and we recycle here on planet Earth, planet of our birth.
Wind and sun give us our power. Wind and sun give us our power. We don't need a smokestack tower here on island Earth, planet of our birth. We live here with other creatures, bees and birds and bears and fishes. We all share the space together here on island Earth, planet of our birth.
If we love her, why not serve her? If we love her, why not serve her? If we love her, why not serve her? Our dear island Earth, planet of our birth.
Thank you, Treehuggers. And our offering will now be received. Sure. So today's half-plate donation will be shared with the Hudson River Sloop Clearwater. Hudson River Sloop Clearwater is a nonprofit, member-supported corporation whose mission is to preserve and protect the Hudson River, its tributaries, and related bodies of water. As an organization, Clearwater works to provide innovative environmental education programs, advocacy, and celebrations designed to expand people's experience, awareness, and stewardship of this magnificent natural resource. For online viewers, you can give in 3 ways, as shown on the screen. At our website, on our website, by texting the number given, or by mailing a check to our address in Kingston. The offertory, Now Spring Has Come Again, is performed by Barbara Kidney and Drew Dalton.
Now the spring has come. again. Joy and warmth will follow. Cold and ice are quite forgot. Northward flies the swallow. Over sea and land and air, spring's soft touch is everywhere. All the world grows greener, and our sinews feel new strung. Hearts are light that once were wrung. Youthful zests are keener. All the woods are new in leaf, all the fruit is budding. Bees are humming round the hive, done with winter's brooding. Seas are calm, warm breezes blow, clouds no more foretell the snow. Winds are soft and tender, high above the kingly sun laughs once more his course to run, shines in all his splendor. Spirit is in the midst of us. Spirit makes clear our doing. Earth she does reflect its light, mirrors back such beauty. Hail the fount whence all things flow, great and small, above, below. Hail the soul of nature. We but smaller patterns are of that mind behind the stars. We lift our gaze to wonder.
Thank you, Barbara and Drew, and thank you all for your generous offerings. So, our next reading is from Black Gold by Leah Penniman. DeJure Carter refused to get out when the van parked at Soulfile Farm in Grafton, New York. The other teens in his program emerged, but DeJure lingered in the van with his hood up, headphones on, eyes averted. There was no way he was going to get mud on his new Jordans. No way he would soil his hands with the dirty work of farming. Almost without exception, when I ask Black visitors to the farm what they think of first when they see the soil, they say slavery or plantation. While the adult mentors in DeJure's summer program were fired up about this field trip to a Black-led farm focused on food justice, DeJure was not. Is it only when he saw the group departing on the tour that his fear of being left alone in a forest full of bears overcame his fear of dirt? He joined us, removing his Jordans to protect them and allowing the soil to make contact with the soles of his bare feet. DeJure, typically stoic and reserved, broke into tears during the closing circle at the end of that day. He explained that when he was very young, his grandmother had shown him how to garden and how to hold a handful of soil. When he removed his shoes on the tour and let the mud reach his feet, the memory of her and of the land traveled from the earth through his soul and into his heart. He said that it felt like he was finally home. For thousands of years, Black people have had a sacred relationship with the soil that far surpasses the 246 years of enslavement and 75 years of sharecropping in the United States. Part of the work of healing our relationship with soil is relearning the lessons of soil reverence from the past. One of the effects of colonization, capitalism, and white supremacy has been to make us forget this sacred connection to soil. Only when that happened could we rationalize exploiting it for profit. As European settlers displaced indigenous peoples across North America in the 1800s, they exposed vast expanses of land to the plow for the first time. It took only a few decades of intense tillage to drive about 50% of the original organic matter from the soil into the sky as carbon dioxide. The agricultural productivity of the Great Plains decreased by 64% after just 28 years of tillage by Europeans. The initial rise in atmospheric carbon dioxide levels was due to the oxidation of soil organic matter through plowing. That means human-caused climate change started not just with the Industrial Revolution, but with the exploitation of the soil. The planet's soils are in trouble. Each year, we lose about 25 million acres of cropland to soil erosion worldwide. The loss is 10 to 40 times faster than the rate of soil formation, driving carbon into the atmosphere and putting global food security at risk. Agriculture continues to have a profound impact on the climate. Along with forestry, deforestation, and other land use, it contributes roughly 24% of global greenhouse gas emissions. A new generation is using heritage farming practices to undo some of the damage by reducing emissions, capturing excess carbon from the air, and trapping it in the soil. Our ancestral strategies are bolstered by Western science and listed among the most substantive solutions to global warming per product drawdowns analysis. Silvopasture is an indigenous system that integrates nut and fruit trees, forage, and grasses to feed grazing livestock. Another regenerative agriculture involves minimal soil disturbance, organic production, compost application, the use of cover crops, and crop rotation. Both systems harness plants to capture greenhouse gases. Plants are nature's alchemists, transforming atmospheric carbon dioxide into sugar and trapping it in the land where it belongs. The soil stewards of generations past recognize that healthy soil is not only imperative for our food and climate security, it is also foundational for our cultural and emotional well-being. My teachers, the Queen Mothers of Ghana, admonished, "How can it be that you Americans put a seed in the ground and you do not pray, sing, dance, or pour libations, and you expect the earth to feed you? The earth is a relative, not a commodity. That is why you are all sick." Even Western science agrees that part of our sickness is connected to estrangement from the soil, positing that exposure to the microbiome of healthy soil offers benefits to mental health that rival antidepressants. After mice were treated with Mycobacterium vaccae, a friendly soil bacteria, their brains produced more of the mood-regulating hormone serotonin. Some scientists are now advocating that we play in the dirt to care for our psychological health. Our ancestors teach us that it's not the soil bacteria that contribute to this healing process. Part of the African cosmology is that the spirits of our ancestors persist in the earth and transmit messages of encouragement and guidance to us through contact with the soil. We believe Earth herself is a living, conscious spirit imparting wisdom. When we regard a handful of woodland soil, rich in the mycelium that transmits sugars and messages between trees, we are made privy to the inner world of the forest superorganism and its secrets of sharing and interdependence. In healing our relationship with soil, we heal the climate and we heal ourselves. Like de jure, we are welcomed home to a profound web of belonging that extends beyond the boundaries of self and species. One student on our farm reflected, "I leave this experience feeling grounded like a tree in a land I did not feel welcomed in. Connection with soil was the awakening of my sovereignty." And now Constance will share a poem with us, Ode to Dirt.
Ode to Dirt by Sharon Olds. Dear Dirt, I am sorry I slighted you. I thought that you were only the background for the leading characters, the plants and animals and human animals. It's as if I had loved only the stars and not the sky, which gave them space in which to shine. Subtle, various, sensitive, you are the skin of our terrain. You're our democracy. When I understood I had never honored you as a living equal, I was ashamed of myself, as if I had not recognized a character who looked so different from me. But now I can see us all made of the same basic materials, cousins of that first exploding from nothing in our intricate equation together. Oh, dirt, help us find ways to serve your life. You who have brought us forth and fed us, and who at the end will take us in and rotate with us and wobble and orbit.
Thank you, Constance. We are honored today to invite our special guest, Spirit of Thunderheart. Spirit of Thunderheart has performed for the United Nations and won numerous awards, including the Native American Music Award for their CD Rising and this year's Silver Arrow Award from Spirit Wind Records. Welcome.
Sago all. Can you hear me? Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. Sago. We are Spirit of Thunderheart, and we're all Native women's drum group. And I'm Donna Quain, the lead. Beside me, Debbie Fitchner, and our guest drummer today is Melissa Lupo. And we have also with us Brenda Martin, who's not here today, and Mary Griffin, who's not here today. So right now it's us three. So anyways, we're going to open up our drum, what's called the welcome song, Mohawk welcome song. And this is to welcome all of you. I'm going to try to get this to work, because see if I get in here a little bit better. Is that better? Okay. So this is sung to actually bring all of you together, to welcome you all into a gathering. It's sung in the beginning of all gatherings. And so anyways, this is the Mohawk welcome song. Hi-yo, 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 ya. Hi-yo, 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 ya. Hi-yo, hi-yo, ya. Hi-yo, hi-yo, ya. Way-ya, hey-ya, way-ya, hey-ya, yo. Hi-yo, 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 ya. Hi-yo, 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 ya. Hi-yo, hi-yo, ya. Hi-yo, hi-yo, ya. Way-ya, hey-ya, way-ya, hey-ya, yo. Hi-yo, 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 ya. Hi-yo, 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 ya. Hi-yo, hi-yo, ya. Hi-yo, hi-yo, ya. Way-ya, hey-ya, way-ya, hey-ya, yo. Hi-yo, 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 ya. Hi-yo, 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 ya. Hi-yo, hi-yo, ya. Hi-yo, hi-yo, ya. Way-ya, hey-ya, way-ya, hey-ya, yo. Good luck. So anyways, again, with Spirit Thunderheart, we have out 3 CDs, Rising, Unity, and Tradition. And so anyways, we missed 2 in the beginning, so just wanted to mention that. It's not about us actually performing for all of you. It's about us coming together as one, especially at a time like this, as a renewal, as new beginnings. And, we plant the seeds today, they'll be here for tomorrow. So next song we're going to do is actually a kind of like a play in the dirt song, I guess you can say. Seeing it's usually done as a candy dance, but we all are kind of like children. We're Creator's children, and we're the Earth's children. And so this song is actually, we get a little bit faster in the song, and when our children dance to it, they kind of slip up, and then the Creator blesses our children. But let's imagine ourselves as children planting those seeds, and for today and for a better tomorrow, for no matter what kind of seed it is, whether it's flowers, vegetables, herbs, medicinals, trees, no matter what. So anyways, here's the children's song. I forgot my water thing, so I got stuck with this. Yes. Not the best water neither. Oh, that's right. You way ya, you way ya, you way ya, you way ya, way high, 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 yo, way high, ya, hey yo, you way ya, way high, way high, yo, way, you way ya, you way ya, you way ya, you way ya. way hi 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 yo, way hi ya hey yo, you way ya ha, way hi yo, wait, change it up. You way ya ha, you way ya ha, you way ya ha, you way ya ha, way hi yo, way hi ya hey yo, you way ya ha, way hi yo, way. You way ya ha, you way ya ha, you way ya ha, you way ya ha, way hi yo, way hi ya hey yo, you way ya ha, way hi yo, way. You way ya ha, you way ya ha, you way ya ha, you way ya ha, way hi yo, way hi ya hey yo, you way ya ha, way hi yo, way. You way ya ha, you way ya ha, you way ya ha, you way ya ha, way hi yo, way hi ya hey yo, you way ya ha, way hi yo, way. We started out as a round and then we ended up as a fun. So let's see, we forgot our rattles, but so we can do it without a rattle, I guess. Yes. Right? Okay. Yeah, we forgot our rattles today. But anyways, this next song is a flower song. So it's basically saying that the mountain flowers are just so beautiful. And flowers, they're just not beautiful for us to see and smell, but they're also, a lot of flowers are edible, and they're also medicinal. So anyways, this song is our flower song. It's going to be strange without rattle, but we can do it. Dios swaha yolasa ojija kawanun amunda. 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 We did it without a rattle. Okay, we'll do Wenda Yahoo next. It's still morning, so this is a morning song that's sung in the morning when you wake up. So basically, we wake up and we hear the birds, we see all the trees and the flowers, and it reminds us that we are actually alive. We're alive for that morning and that day. So anyways, this is a Cherokee song, and it's on a cappella without the drum, or, you know, we usually have a rattle, but we forgot our rattles. Yeah. Unless anyone has a rattle we can borrow. But okay, bring your mics a little closer to you. Can everybody hear all of us pretty good? All three? Okay. Wendeya. Oh, wait. I know it's my go. For some reason, I'm having a brain fart. We don't have a rattle. That's why we have a rattle in the beginning. We don't have a rattle. So, okay, we'll go on to another song then. Because we don't have a rattle. It's strange without a rattle. So next we will do, actually, the walking the path. That we don't need a rattle. There we go. Okay, so walking the path, basically walking the path, we all walk either on the right path or on the wrong path. So as we walk our right paths, as we know we all do, and it reminds us to stay on that path and to treat our Mother Earth with the utmost respect and walk softly on her. And, it reminds us to teach that on to the next person too as we walk. So this is called walking the path. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheyo, wehayo, wehaya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheyo, wehayo, wehaya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, wehaya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheyo, wehayo, wehaya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheyo, wehayo, wehaya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheyo, wehayo, wehaya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheyo, wehayo, wehaya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheya, wehayo, heya. Waheyo, wehayo, wehaya. So we are really grateful for being here, and we thank you for the invite. And this is actually our first time out inside. And probably the first time out without being on Zoom. So anyways, we still have time, right? Are we good? Okay, good. You want to do the bear? Okay, you want to do the bear? Or are we doing a horse song? Bear? What? Bear? Okay. You want the bear? Okay. All right. We will bear with it. We have a lot of fun together because without the laughter, laughter is good medicine. And it's important to have the laughter. So, we have a lot of times that silly things happen, and we've pulled down mics. I've hit mics. I've almost hit people in the head behind me. We've tripped over cords.
Hit me.
Yeah, so things happen, but we laugh about it. And, it's about being together and sharing the laughter, even if it's little hiccups that happen here and there, because we all do little hiccups here and there, they're kind of like little mistakes. But anyways, the bear song is kind of about that in a sense. The bear song is actually a child lullaby, but it's also sung in a lodge as a healing song. And but really what the bear song represents and says as a child lullaby is, my child, if you don't go to sleep, the bear's going to come and eat you. So I guess you could say it's kind of like the same of falling out of the tree, rockabye baby, right? So just a little more violent, I guess. Okay, so this song here It does have a little fast beat into it when we get in the center of each round. And that's because it's like a warning, hurry, my child, hurry, go to sleep, because the bear's going to come and eat you if you do not go to sleep. So. Hinda mea, hinda mea, hinda me chai. Hinda mea, hinda mea, hinda me chai. Hinda me chai, oh, hinda me chai. Hinda me chai, oh, hinda me chai. Hinda, hinda, hey, oh, hinda, hinda, hi. Hinda, hinda, hey, oh, hinda, hinda, hi. Hinda mea, hinda mea, hinda me chai. Hinda mea, hinda mea, hinda me chai. Hinda me chai, oh, hinda me chai. Hinda me chai, oh, hinda me chai. Hinda, hinda, hey, oh, hinda, hinda, hi. Hinda, hinda, hey, oh, hinda, hinda, hi. Hinda mea, hinda mea, hinda me chai. Hinda mea, hinda mea, hinda me chai. Hinda me chai, oh, hinda me chai. Hinda me chai, oh, hinda me chai. Hinda, hinda, hey, oh, hinda, hinda, hi. Hinda, hinda, hey, oh, hinda, hinda, hi. Hinda mea, hinda mea, hinda me chai. Hinda mea, hinda mea, hinda me chai. Hinda me chai, oh, hinda me chai. Hinda me chai, oh, hinda me chai. Hinda, hinda, hey, oh, hinda, hinda, hi. Hinda, hinda, hey, oh, hinda, hinda, hi. Someone grabbed my stick. Oh my gosh. So I guess we have time for one more maybe, right? Okay. So do we want to do the horse song? There's only 3 of us. Are you up for a horse song? You're up? Okay, you up to it? Okay. So this next song is a horse song. We usually do it with all 4 of us because it's kind of a high energy song and it just sounds better, I guess, with all 4 of us. But anyways, because it's a high energy song. But anyways, this is a horse song. So as you know, horses have 4 legs. They have a tail and 2 ears. Well, when we sing this song, the prayers go up to the Creator with the 2 ears to the Creator, and then the legs go to the 4 directions, to the north, the south, the west, and the east, and then the tail. Actually, the prayers go down to our Turtle Island, our Mother Earth. So that's basically what the prayers represent, how they are sung on the horse and how they go out to the 4 directions of Creator in our Turtle Island. So this is a medicinal song, basically. There's like a high point where you hear me kind of, I don't want to say, not really scream, but that's what she calls it. But anyways, that's I'm trying to get the Creator's attention. Hey, 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 pay attention to our words that we're singing here, because it's basically a medicinal song. So. Okay. So round dance. So basically, this is also a round dance too. So you can actually dance to this, but it's also a round dance. Away, away, hey, ya. Away, away, hey, ya. Away, away, hey, ya. Away, away, hey, ya. Away, 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 hey, away, a hey, away, away, a hey, away, a hey, away, a hey, away, 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 ya, 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 yo. Away, away, a hey, 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 away, 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 a hey, away, away, a hey, away, away, a hey, away, a hey, away, a hey, away, 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 ya, 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 yo. Away, away, a hey, away, away, a hey, away, away, a hey, away, away, a hey, away, 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 a hey, away, away, a hey, away, away, a hey, away, a hey, away, a hey, away, 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 ya, 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 yo. Away, away, a hey, away, away, a hey, away, away, a hey, away, away, a hey, away, 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 a hey, away, away, a hey, away, away, a hey, away, a hey, away, a hey, away, 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 ya, 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 yo. Hold that light. Someone was having fun with us. So anyways, thank you again. And visit us on Facebook, Spirit of Thunderheart. Yeah. So,
Thank you so much,
you're welcome.
Donna, Debbie, and Melissa. Everyone here. So now Sienna Hauenstein will read some excerpts from Letter to Adults by Alexandria Lizenor, who was a teenager. But the writer is, but our youth, this is the closest we have.
Can everyone hear me pretty well? Yeah. Okay. Dear grown-ups, now is the time to be a climate activist. I am 15 years old and spend a lot of my time on conference calls, sending emails, speaking publicly, and going to protests. Those are probably different memories than you were making at my age. But we youth know we need to make our voices heard now because our generation will feel climate impacts the most. Scientists tell us that we have to reduce global greenhouse gas emissions by about half this decade to avoid irreversible, catastrophic effects of climate change. The climate crisis is the largest generational inequality there is. Generations that came before mine had greater access to nature and natural resources than young people today will ever have. Rather than having abundant clean water, we face a global water crisis made worse by drought. Climate breakdown threatens global food supplies because storms, floods, and droughts make it harder to grow food. Globally, an estimated 9 million people die every year from air pollution. The planet that young people are receiving is one stricken with disaster, and it's unfair. After a year of weekly local strikes, helping to organize a big global strike, and participating in international legal actions, I've learned a lot about climate activism. Most important, I've learned that to make change happen quickly, we need everyone to be an activist. When adults come to talk to me at protests or conferences, they often tell me that before witnessing this youth movement, they did not have any hope for the future. But now they believe our generation will be the ones to save the planet and humanity. Many of you say how sorry you are for placing this burden on our shoulders, that it shouldn't be our responsibility to right the wrongs of the generations who came before us. but the reality is it is too much work for one generation. Those of you who are retired or have more time on your hands, or with children who are no longer in need of your care, or for those with you with additional resources, consider becoming a climate activist. Can you imagine how beautiful a movement led by children and grandparents would be? To me, the responsibility to save and protect our planet for ourselves and future generations is not a burden. I think it's a blessing, and I believe we are chosen for this job because we are the ones who can make it happen. In this unique moment in history, we must come together to save our future. Through our activism, strikes, and fearlessness, speaking out, the youth of the world are calling on adults to care for all the glorious life that exists here, to do it now before it's too late. The climate crisis is the largest challenge humans have ever faced. We young people are doing everything we can, so please join us. We need your help. Welcome to the uprising.
Thank you, Sienna. And Constance Rudd will perform Sing for the Climate, Do It Now. And she would like us to join in on the chorus as well. It's easy to pick up. Oh. Thank you.
So as Jenny said at the very beginning of the service, this song is a call to action. And it's called Sing for the Climate, and the operative word there is sing, and that's the first action that we can take today. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if I think I probably would have sung the whole thing without realizing it. So it's a very simple song. There's 4 verses, but each verse is only 2 lines. And then there's a chorus that is repeated in each of the verses, and also 2 lines. And that's where you come in. And you'll catch on because it's very repetitive. And we need to wake up. We need to wise up. We need to open our eyes and do it now, now, now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. We need to wake up. We need to wise up. We need to open our eyes and do it now, now, now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. We're on a planet that has a problem. We've got to solve it, get involved, and do it now, now, now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. Make it greener and make it cleaner. Make it last, make it fast, and do it now, now, now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. No point in waiting or hesitating. We must get wise, take no more lies, and do it now, now, now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. So that was the rehearsal. Now we're going to go to the now the important part comes. We're going to do it again. We have time, right? We need to wake up. We need to wise up. We need to open our eyes and do it now, now, now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. We're on a planet that has a problem. We've got to solve it, get involved, and do it now, now, now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. Make it greener and make it cleaner. Make it last, make it fast, and do it now, now, now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. No point in waiting or hesitating. We must get wise, take no more lies, and do it now, now, now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now. We need to build a better future, and we need to start right now.
Thank you, Constance. Ginny Giddy will read Letter to Grandmothers by Alice Walker.
Thank you, Kathy. I think you can see that we can have a lot of fun while we're saving the earth. And this is quite a serious poem, and it's not just for grandmothers, it's for everybody. Calling all grandmothers. We have to live differently, or we will die in the same old ways. Therefore, I call on all grandmothers everywhere on the planet to rise and take your place in the leadership of the world. Come out of the kitchen, out of the fields, out of the beauty parlors, out of the television. Step forward and assume the role for which you were created, to lead humanity to health, happiness, and sanity. I call on all the grandmothers of Earth and every person who possesses the grandmother spirit of respect for life and protection of the young to rise and lead the life of our species, and not just our species, depends on it. Thank you.
Thank you, Jenny. Please join me in the words. We extinguish this chalice, not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts, until we are together again. From you I receive, to you I give, together we share, and from this we live. From you I receive, to you I give, together we share, and from this we live. Mary Stevens will be at the welcome table for any new people who would like, oh, sorry, Mary Evans. I always do that.